fair tax, I've been looking at there for a while. When I endorsed it with Huckabee's campaign, I endorsed it. And I'm a practicing CPA, so I've been dealing with IRS for 30 years. So to do away with IRS, amen. Quickly. But when we deal with the IRS, that is a government agency that is growing, just with the recent bill that was passed with the health bill. But those guys will probably be converted to the National Sales Tax Division to collect the fair tax, probably. But the fair tax has a lot of attributes in it. There's probably a few things we need to tweak in it. There's a bill in the State House right now that's working its way through. Hopefully it'll get through the process. But it'll be passed at the state levels first. But there's no way, I don't believe, the IRS or the federal government will allow the states to collect their money for them. Because you would have states like California that's in the red, and you don't want to turn over your money that somebody's in the red. They may use your money for their purposes, right? So I think you'll see, even in a fair tax, there'll be a national collection and a state collection. But talking about what's happened in the last couple of years is that, as being a practicing CPA, the worst phone call I can get is from a client that says, "Clark, can you explain to me about bankruptcy?" Okay? The pros and cons. And that's a terrible conversation to go through, because you know those people are anguished because some have been in business for 10, 20, 30 years, and now basically they've seen their assets dissipate, and their livelihoods are being threatened. And that's where we are. That's where we are in a lot of our businesses. A lot of my motel clients right now are on the brink of disaster. Practically every motel that we deal with is on the brink of disaster. The restaurants we deal with are holding their own because we got to eat. And that's one area that's not showing a lot of growth, but it's holding its own. Our small businesses that have, everything trickles down in this tourism market. And a lot of our clients are seeing their revenues go down 28 to 30%. The fair tax, I think, would go a long way in bringing more profits back into their companies. When more profits are there, they'll hire more people, and they'll eliminate more of our unemployment issues. So that's where we need to go. Thank you.
Thank you.